What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my ongoing Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode. I am somehow still the US champion. I never defend it, and I'm still gunning for that NXT title. Hopefully, one of the matches, perhaps today, will get me from rank 4 to rank 3. So I'm not entering into a feud right now because I think that I can get to rank 3 and then immediately get into a feud with your current NXT champion, which is Finn Balor, once again. Anyhow, let's fight the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin for like the 40th time. And so, welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday is happening, if you will. I have now watched both Raw and SmackDown, and have various opinions on both, along with a handful of news, and, you know, the usual shit for a Wednesday here on this channel, as I fight Baron Corbin. Once again, I guess we'll start with Raw. Having now watched Raw, you know, I obviously discussed some things yesterday, so I don't want to retread too much, but having now watched the show, I think that my ongoing opinion is that right now, Braun Strowman is the best thing on Raw. Like, seriously, the best thing on Raw. They are handling him just about perfectly, and that match with Sami Zayn was really good. So, I am definitely on the Braun train, if you will, or, you know, the Braun! And for anyone who's watched this channel for a while now knows that I was a huge fan. As soon as they gave him that theme song, I was a huge fan of that, because that thing is hilarious every time. Every damn time. So yeah, there was a pretty good last man standing match, and I enjoyed that. Had some fun spots in it. They moved that Hulk Hogan fan, I want to say his tie-dye guy, from the front row, which was kind of bullshit. Like, look, you paid for your ticket. You should be allowed to dress however you want. If you think it's really a distraction, as that's their usual excuse with these fans, is that, oh, it's a distraction. Here's an idea. Put on a better show. If what was happening in the ring was way more engaging than what a fan was wearing, you wouldn't have the crowd chanting for the fan. That's just basic math. That's basic psychology. In that, you know, your fans are more like, you know, sitting on their hands and getting bored, and it's like, well, I guess we're gonna chant Hulk Hogan because that guy in the front row is dressed like Hulk Hogan. Like, if you had compelling stuff happening in the ring, you wouldn't have that happening. But, you know, that's been the thing for a long time. End of days on Baron Corbin. Let's see if that puts away the Baron, and it does. That was a nice, quick squish 'em, squash 'em, and because I didn't get to hit my finisher, we will do some punching here, and kicking here, and hit the old slug exploder once again, and then hit my finisher because, you know, gotta get in my shit somehow or another, gotta get my spots on. So, 2.0, yeah. And that's all she wrote, Baron Corbin. Here's to ya! Hey, Sami Zayn, somebody different. My experiment paid off. Not being in a feud actually gave me someone different to fight. Let's go fight Sami Zayn. Also, t-shirt sales, still killing it. Uh-oh. Something's happening here. I'm not actually fighting Sami Zayn. Someone's gonna attack me from behind. But who? Who? Considering I'm not in a feud with anybody, there I am, US Champion, entrance attire, and Sami Zayn, with a solid steel chair, decides to go after attackslug. Why, Sami Zayn? Why would you do this to me? What possible beef do you have with me? Seriously. Get my title, and then beat your ass with my title, Sami Zayn. Your cunning plan, you didn't seem to think it out. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No. This is not going to happen. Sami Zayn. Sling Blade. Kind of looked weird there because of my coat, but whatever. No, get all the way up. I don't understand that. Get all... Yeah, sure. DDT. DDT. Look, Sammy. I'm the US champ, and you are down here on NXT, and so you need to recognize, stop ducking my, no, it's my fucking title. Stop ducking it. Also, stop reversing my shit, and I guess we're going into the ring. I don't know. This match, we're not getting counted out, so this is going to be a, okay, we're done here. Sami Zayn got the best of me. So, alright, that happened. So much for actually having a match with somebody different. That didn't happen. Anyway, Renee Young, what's up? What are my thoughts on Sami Zayn? He is beneath me. He's terrible. He's horrible. I don't know why anyone would think I would face him at the pay-per-view. Well, for me, it means a quick win. What's the over and under on me beating him in less than 20 seconds? Anybody know? So I guess this puts me in a feud with Sami Zayn for the next takeover? I don't know. Let's talk about Sami Zayn. You two have been clashing a lot lately. Nice lie, Renee. Way to fucking do your research. I want nothing to do with him. My goal is the champion. Who are we talking about here? You're interviewing me and asking about that guy? That guy. That's downright disrespectful. Let me tell you the real deal here. Woo! I want nothing to do with him. He's boring. A B-plus player. A loser. He needs to go bother someone that is more in his level, which is the lowest of the low. There you have it. Back to you, Cole. So, is that a rivalry or not? I'm gonna guess maybe not. I don't want to get locked into a thing if I can get my rank to change, and perhaps beating Finn Balor here in a non-title match could get my rank to change. And we have a celebrity guest on this episode of Main Event. It's Samoa Joe versus Eminem. Man, Main Event got weird. Okay, taking on the champion in a non-title match. Let us see if we can put away Finn Balor with the greatest of ease. Anyway, back to Raw that I didn't finish discussing. Apparently Raw has the world's smartest referee. That is the first time I can ever recall someone not being tricked by the Eddie Guerrero spot of, you know, throw the belt or throw the chair and then, you know, fall backwards and the ref's distracted, turns around and then does the DQ. Didn't work because Roman Reigns just that strong. Make him look strong, guys. And the final note on Raw here is, man, is anybody bothering to randomly wellness test Jinder? Like, seriously? Like, he looks so jacked, and he came back and he was not that jacked, and yeah. Certainly, Jinder not being hindered, that's for damn sure, because that dude looks like a freak show at this point, and someone might want to just get him tested randomly. Just putting that out there. Anyway, on to SmackDown, which, again, I enjoyed SmackDown more than Raw, but perhaps just part of that is the fact that we got, you know, that four-way of having to watch a combination of Jericho, Rollins, Owens, and Reigns again for, like, you know, the 8th week in a row, or whatever the fuck it was, is ridiculous. But SmackDown continues to feel pretty fresh, and I continue to enjoy SmackDown, but also it's a shorter show, so it's an easier watch, and Slug Sploda. But again, SmackDown did start with the never-ending match of Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler, which dominated the pre-shows last year. But kind of a different conclusion, because apparently we're going to have a Dolph Ziggler heel turn. Whoa! Pinned the champion in record time. Holy shit. That's an upset. That is that is an absolute upset to Finn Balor, losing to one Salt Shaker 2.0. Breaking out. Hey, Finn Balor, I want your... Oh, Sami Zayn is apparently not done with me. Sami Zayn is not having it. Finn Balor is leaving. Sami Zayn, you can get hit with the Slug Sploder, and you can get hit with the 630 Slug Splash Senton. So, over! I see you, Sami Zayn. I see you. Wow, a lot of changes there in all those relationships. Okay. But also, Eminem defeated Samoa Joe, so good for him. And apparently, the man who defeated Samoa Joe is now my opponent. That's interesting. And apparently there's not going to be a match here because I'm once again getting attacked before my match. Perhaps by Sami Zayn, perhaps by Eminem. I don't actually know. So, here I come once again. And now I'm getting attacked from behind with a sledgehammer. Oh, really, Slim Shady? Really? Is this how we're gonna fucking do this? Chicka Slim Shady? Come on now. Anyway, I wanted to get back to discussing SmackDown, which is RKO out of nowhere. Which is the fact that turning Ziggler heel, whether or not he, fights either Kalisto or Apollo Crews or both, number one is gonna help elevate Crews and Kalisto to a higher level, hopefully. But also, it kind of does leave a bit of a gap in your top-level faces for SmackDown. Now, one could speculate that perhaps we will have a return of a face Randy Orton, and that would certainly fill that gap, potentially. So, that, of course, remains to be seen, but that is where my current speculation on that heel turn is going, because otherwise you got Cena and you got Ambrose, and who else? Seriously. Well, that match didn't happen, folks. My apologies. And there's Samoa Joe. So let's get into one more match today. I'm not done discussing the things I wanted to discuss, so we'll go a little bit longer today. I guess I'm going to interfere in this non-title match between Finn Balor and Sami Zayn. Now, I'm not actually locked into a feud with either of these men, so... Alright, so match is ending, or getting close to ending, and here comes attackslug to attack Sami Zayn for no reason. Is it after the match? I don't know. I don't actually know. Anyway, we get the old slug sploda. He will throw Sami into the corner, and then hit his own finisher and bust him open. That's right, Sami. What you gonna do about it? You want this? You want some? Come get some. You talk shit. You get hit. And now the main event. Okay, so the one man who has given me the most problems since arriving in NXT is Joe. We will see if he is as difficult as he was the last several times that I fought him. Anyway, back to SmackDown. Certainly the biggest news there is we have a new IC champion in Dean Ambrose. But the question is, will The Miz have some kind of shenanigans about how he should have been disqualified because Maurice slapped Ambrose and the ref saw it? Now, Ambrose had the ref continue the match, but the question is, will there be some kind of weird shenanigans to void that victory on SmackDown next week? That would not surprise me, considering The Miz's character and everything else. That would be pretty much in touch with what he usually does. So, we shall see. But I do want to, I'm really curious what the payoff for this whole Ellsworth Carmella thing is. It's super cringe, but I really, what is the end goal here? What is the end game for what they're doing with those two? Because I don't really see what the, perhaps I'm too short-sighted on that stuff, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know. We'll see. It's definitely something different and something interesting, so let's tap out Joe! Holy shit! Nope, didn't quite make it. That was so close, though. That was so damn close. Joe, big power slam. Alright, so, very briefly, moving into the news here, as I get powerwalling by Samoa Joe. Apparently an early Hall of Fame leak. We have DDP, Self High Five, Feel the Bang, all that. And super happy for him. He had a pretty amazing career considering how late he started, and he has definitely been doing great work in his post-career, helping guys get better with his DDP yoga. So, kudos to DDP. Hopefully that is actually true and not just a rumor. But that is what I've been hearing as of, I guess, yesterday. So, speaking of guys who are super old and perhaps not in the best of shape, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. All charges against him have been dismissed in that reopening of the murder charge from 34 years ago and whatnot. So he has been declared mentally incompetent to stand trial, and supposedly only has 6 months to live. So I'm not sure how true any of that is, but that is the decision that has been rendered by that judge in that case. So that there will not be a trial for Superfly. But I would imagine definitely a case of, hey, might want to take a look into his brain when he does pass, because some concussion stuff, I would imagine, with that guy. Anyway, 6:30. 2, 3. Oh, all right, Joe. All right, Joe. Now, here's where the problem sets in fighting the Samoan submission machine. And that he is resilient and will definitely attempt to take me to my limit, which, you know, which would at least be consistent with how the game has treated him in the past. Back body drop. Yes. Joe is gonna kill me. Definitely, he's definitely not happy. As a former NXT champion, definitely not happy. But don't take out your anger on me, Joe. Take it out on Finn Balor. He took your belt. Come on now. It's not my fault. It's not my damn fault. Another power slam. Perhaps that was a bad idea. Don't think so. Too early for that, Mr. Joe. Too early. Have a headbutt. Get back in the ring. Me. Get back in the ring. Thank you. Referee, what the hell? What kind of crap is that? No. How about no? Woo! Missed. That was the most amazing flying nothing into nothing. And perhaps I shouldn't have done that. Because Joe is going to hit whatever he's going to hit here. Oh, come on. Fuck that. I'm a heel. I'm taking a breath. Punch him. So he still has the finisher. I don't. Here's to you. Okay. Let us take a bit of a breather here, get our stamina back, and then see if we can't deal with Joe. There we go. That time. Did he reverse it? What happened there? I'm like exhausted. I can't get up. Was that a DDT? What was that? That's a rope break. That's a fucking rope break. I was gonna say, if that did it, that would have been the saddest, most disgusting victory in the history of this channel. Well, not really, because what was that 2K17 where I lost to Curtis Axel in one suplex? That happened once upon a time, so that may have been the most disgusting victory. At the time, I didn't know how to kick out, so there was that. I botched that kick out so hard. Anyway, I made Joe use his finisher, which means if I hit one more, just a one more, if I steal the Samoan submission, yep, if I steal it, nope, it's not going to work. I'm not going to count this. Nope, I should have just done mine because this is not going to work. What a waste. What a waste. Yeah, get it. Nope. That was so close. That was so close, Joe. I should have done my own finish there. So that's my own hubris of, yeah, I'm gonna steal Joe's shit. No. Bad idea. I think I just pissed him off, is all I did. Alright, let's see if we can manage to mount one more bit of offense here. Nope. Takedown. Rope break. There we go. Fuck off, Joe. Fuck off. Have a dragon leg screw. Let us taunt the crowd a little bit to get our meter up here. Really? With this again? Why with these roll-ups? What is your problem? Desperation maneuvers here from Samoa Joe. He gets no simpy from me. No simpy. Nope. Finally, get the headbutt off. What? He's like standing on him. That is disrespectful. Not intentional, but disrespectful. Another Slug Sploder. Almost into the corner. Let's see if we can drag him to the center. Which is a monumental task there, but, you know, we'll get it done. 3! Oh, Joe. I guess I have to hit my finishing maneuver. The Salt Shaker. A 2-point Joe, yeah! That should be it. If that gets kicked out of, then we are definitely in for a ride. Nope! That did it. And a victory. And a breakout. Because I'll be damned if I get shown up by Samoa Joe. So, referee, you better watch out, referee. Seriously. What are you doing, referee? He's, like, not having it. So get up, Joe. Come on. Get up. Nope. You ain't getting up. You ain't getting up, son. Boom. Charged finisher on the outside. What's that? You want to have a suplex into a powerbomb? Well, I can certainly oblige to that. Good night. That is all she wrote. Over. And here's to you. And that, my friends, wraps up a fairly long Wednesday episode of the 2K17 My Career. And we get a rank increase! Oh, so happy. So happy. Because now, why is Eminem number 2 in the fucking rankings? Now, I can go challenge Finn Balor tomorrow, get into a feud, and hopefully win the NXT title. So stay tuned for that. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out.